Hello everyone. 2025 has just started and I have some news for you regarding this YouTube channel. So I have quit my job, so I created my plans for 2025 and I created some sections and some points. So the first news is that I have quit my job at the end of December 2024. So I was working for a company for more than 8 years, and I'm just going to talk about this a little bit later, what was my role at that company. And my plan for 2025 is making more videos for this channel and starting a new business. In this video, I just want to briefly discuss what I have learned in the past few years. So we are at section 2, and I have learned a lot of Django in the past 4 to 5 years. And I also started to learn Laravel with PHP in the past about 1 year, and I really like it. I mean, there are two backend web development frameworks, and they are very similar to each other, but one is based on Python and one is based on PHP. I have also learned Docker and I really like it. I mean, I always just postponed that I'm just going to learn Docker once, but the last year I decided to learn it finally, and it is one of the best stuff I have learned last year besides Laravel. I have also learned how to set up PHP and Laravel applications on a Linux virtual private server using Apache and also Nginx. So started to learn also Odoo, which is an ERP system, so Enterprise Resource Planning System. I'm still at a beginner level regarding to Odoo. I still have a lot to learn. And I also have started to learn Amazon Web Services, so the cloud. And I'm still just on the beginner level when it comes to Amazon Web Services. And I have learned lots of other things, so I just added here these etc. But these are the main things I have learned in the last year and the past few years. So the next section, I'm just going to talk about what skills I have gained in my previous job. So I was working in that German company from 2016 until end of 2024. So I have gained more than 8 years of corporate experience in B2B e-commerce as a supplier manager and a salesperson. So I was a seller sales. I was working with e-commerce systems, so I have a good experience in this field. I was working with ERP systems and also helping to connect customers' systems to our systems using XML, SAP, OCI, Odoo, and so on. I was working also with data exchange formats, for example with BMECAT, which is an XML-based data exchange format in e-commerce, and all sorts of XML and CSV files. I had also learned how to work with SOAP interfaces, also learned how to work with EDI interfaces. I was doing data cleaning, data wrangling, data analysis, and also data transformations. So sometimes I just did the transformation from the supplier's data, which was some kind of an XML or CSV, to our internal format, which was BMECAT. So transforming from XML to BMECAT XML, or from CSV to BMECAT XML. So the 8th point is catalog management. I was helping suppliers to create and manage their product catalogs. and I can say that I was really good at these points. Also have learned a lot of communication skills, so selling the solution to suppliers, communicating with customers, technical help for suppliers and also customers, and so on. And also I have learned a lot of other things, but I'm just here just highlighted the main points. Okay, just go to the next section, which is plans for this YouTube channel in 2025. So, as I already did some, at least one crash course on Pyglet in 2023, at the end of 2023, I'm planning to do another crash courses. So, for example, how to use PyMonk, how to use the arcade library, Kiwi, also going outside of the Python context and doing some TypeScript and JavaScript with Babylon.js and Phaser.js and so on. I also want to create some simple games. I already created one in 2024, in the beginning of 2024, which was a Sudoku game in Python and Pygame. I just want to continue with this and create videos about this. So creating simple games like Tetris, Card Match Game, Minesweeper, and so on. I want to go back a little bit to Lua programming and, for example, create a Lua for beginners, Lua programming for beginners or something like this. And also using Lua engines like Lev2D and Default. I started to learn and explore the D programming, and I really like it. Probably I'm going to do some videos about D programming and so on. So these are just the main points. On the business side, so this is the next section, I have also some plans, business and freelance plans. I want to do, that's why I have learned Django and also Laravel, and especially PHP and Laravel, because the country where I live in, it is Slovakia, in the middle of Europe, so not Slovenia, it's Slovakia. There are many companies who are using PHP, that's why I started to also learn and use PHP instead of Python. I'm still using Python, but for web development I'm mainly using PHP and Laravel. So what I want to do is doing custom web app development for small to medium-sized companies, businesses. Also want to do mobile app development from small to medium-sized companies. And mobile app development I'm just probably going to use for these the React Native library or framework. And also doing for companies digitalization and automatization services. And consultancy for starting e-commerce businesses. As I said, I have more than 8 years in this field. And I'm also planning to create Udemy courses. This is my long time plan. I have never had the time to actually create a Udemy course, but now I have a lot of time, so I'm just going to, I'm just going to start this year, and so on. This continues. Off-screen time. What I'm going to do when I'm not sitting or standing at the computer. I want to move a lot. So I'm just going to do daily walking or biking or running or swimming and body weight workout. So either one of these, but daily. And I'm also started to go last year more often for hiking. So I really like hiking, so I decided that I'm going to go at least twice a month. Fortunately, here in Slovakia we have many mountains, and where I live, 50 or 100 kilometers, we have the small or little Carpats. So I can go there within 1 hour or so and have a good hike. Also climbing on Via Ferratas. I just tried it last year and I really like it, and at least every 3 months go to a climb or to a Via Ferrata route. And of course being with my family and close friends. And so I'm planning to travel a little bit, although first I want to somehow grow my business or freelance business. So these are my rough plans for 2025, and hopefully I will manage to finish or accomplish many of these things within this 1 year window. And we will see each other probably in the next week or in 2 weeks, because I want to create the first video course in January, which will be a PyMonk crash course. So, and I wish you a very happy new year for 2025, and see you later.